Hello, hello. Hello and good evening. Hello, Julia. Hello, Christina, Simone, Arlie, și Julia. Hi. Pupici. Mulțumesc, Julia. Hello, Rita. How is everyone doing tonight? Are you guys ready for this session? And for those of you that joined the past session from last night, how are you feeling? Has anything been triggered inside of you? Normally, this is what is happening. Hello, dear. Hello, Dory, also. Normally, after we do such sessions, cut this hair here. What is it doing? Normally, after we do, stay put. Okay, it doesn't want to stay put. My rebel hair. Normally, after we do such a session, what happens is that we're moving energies, we're triggering stuck energy, we're triggering stuck belief systems, and all that. So it's normal that what we worked with last night to come up to the surface, so you don't have a very smooth day after or evening or night and all that. And in the last session, in day one, we discussed about what was it that we discussed about. I simply have a lapses right now. It was not I'm not good enough, but it was something else, right? I did something wrong. Yeah, that was it. I did something wrong. So that is what we worked with last night. So that can bring up a lot of guilt and shame. And for me, a phantom came to me. Nice. So it's basically, this phantoms thing that that visit. They're basically aspects, and they're basically the memories from the past. They're basically your traumas from that moment, is you from that past, or other people from that past that represent that trauma and that are coming closer to you, because in a way, you're calling them forth, because you're ready to allow everything to be in a state of neutrality. So it's very normal to come up to the surface. And Arlie said, I have felt a lot of doubt. What if I am not ready for enlightenment? That's what's been surfacing. Yeah, this is a very important question. And well, if you were not ready for enlightenment and basically for remembering who you are, then you wouldn't have been here. It's normal to have this fear, because a lot of things come up to the surface. And, in a way, it's not even you who is basically choosing, you, the human. You're not basically choosing enlightenment or realization. It's whenever you are ready. As I said, this is the natural evolution. Every human on planet Earth will go through their awakening into the realization. This is basically the game. This is what happens once you get here on planet Earth. The only way out to stop the cycles of reincarnation is to have your awakening, and then to go into your realization. So it's not really something that you, the human aspect, chooses. It's something that is happening naturally. And if this has come up to the surface, if you are on this path, it's basically because you are ready. And doubt is, again, an aspect. And I think maybe we're going to address doubt tomorrow, because doubt is something that is coming. And the closer you are going to be, to the big, realization and all that, the more doubt is going to come up to the surface. So it's very normal. It's very normal for all the stories to come to the surface, for all the imbalances, because they need acceptance, they need acknowledgement, and they need to integrate. And one way to define enlightenment, one way to define enlightenment is integration. This is one perspective of enlightenment, integration. And doubt is something that you will eventually integrate. Well, it will integrate. You're not basically doing nothing. The human part believes he or she is working at something, but what you have to do is just acknowledge, this is why I'm here and other people are here to tell you that we've been through this stuff and you don't have to worry about it. It's normal, and just allow. Exactly, yeah, just allow. Um, and that's basically, you're kind of along for the ride, and you have the first seat in the first row to see what everything is, how everything is happening and going on. But um, once the process is basically, on the go, you cannot really stop it. Yeah, the human can, in a way, fiddle with it and maybe make the process harder when the human will try to control, and when the human believes that he actually has something to do with this. And that is when it becomes harder for you. If you play with a doubt aspect, for example, if you listen to the doubt aspect, then you're basically saying, I choose to doubt myself because I'm choosing to put my energy and consciousness into the doubt. So doubt will flourish. Then you play with doubt, let's say for 1 day or 2 days, and then it's gonna be kind of hard for you to let go of it. So it's just energy. It's normal to happen. So don't worry. You're not doing it basically. Just allow. Your soul is taking care of everything, and you are just along for the ride. Yes. And Julia says that we had this releasing session with doubt, yeah, last week. That's why it comes to the surface, definitely. Yeah, all of these sessions, they go as deep as you are ready to go and as deep as you allow them to go. Always. It can be a very deep session, and you can allow a lot to come to the surface, or it can be very shallow if you choose. So I'm here to shine the potential, to guide you, to create the safe space, and then it's up to you. This is where the human gets to choose, in a way. Do you choose to really be open to all that comes and allow everything to be transmuted into wisdom by your soul, or are you gonna fight these things? Are you gonna fight the process? This is basically, a perspective of all of this. And we have another message that there are the army of the aspect stories in games. Sometimes I cannot breathe of their crowds to surface. Yes. And I love to observe that process, even though it looks often uncomfortable and tired of inner games. Yes, I know what you're talking about. And it's normal to have this type of periods where they are all coming to the surface, and they're just coming to the surface to be released. In the past, I used to be very upset. Oh my God, no, not another aspect. Oh my God, no, not another thing. Wasn't I done with this? Didn't I already deal with this situation? And I was, kind of upset that it was coming to the surface. But then I was like, oh my God, another one. You know what? I'm just gonna be happy because it means I'm just it's letting go. It's going away. It's going away. So I'm not upset anymore when I see something come up to the surface. And this is basically for those of you from the Crimson Circle. This is the dragon. This is the dragon, and in the Crimson Circle, what we talk about is the dragon that is coming up to bring to you all your games, all the aspects, all the guilt and shame and judgment, everything. It just comes and it brings you to the surface. It brings you in front of you all these games and aspects. And at first, you are like, oh my God, I don't want to look into my guilt. I don't want to look into my shame and remember those horrible memories. And that's the human trying to control. But it's not up to you to have a say in it. When the dragon is here and is doing all that, you just gotta accept it. You just gotta go with it. And at one point, they say that the dragon becomes your best friend because you get used to it. You get used to these things coming up to the surface. And I don't know if you guys are into crypto, the crypto world, but when you first get into crypto, there is this very high oscillation. The market goes up and then the market goes down, and the people that are they're in the beginning, they get really like, oh my god, I just lost all my money. It went down 80% and I lost everything. And if you're in the game for many, many years, you're just used. You're like, yeah, the market crashed and we know it's going to go high again, and then it's going to crash again. And you don't struggle with it anymore. This is what I saw with my partner when he first started to do this. And this is what I was seeing, others talk about it as well. So it's a natural, normal process that is happening. And at first, when there are a lot of stories, you just gotta, the initial part of the awakening, which lasts for a few years, it's all about releasing and letting go, releasing, letting go, observing, acknowledging, letting go, allowing for things to be distilled into wisdom. And at one point, you're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna feel different. You're gonna feel, you're gonna see when you get there. You're gonna feel maybe lonely, maybe empty, maybe filled with joy, and most definitely with a deeper sense of wisdom. So it's a process. It's happening. Don't try to force it. Enjoy. If there is something horrible in your life, instead of complaining and feeling sad that no, something else, go into like, oh my god, yes, another way for me to step into my freedom. If this big shit is here, it's not here to hurt me. It's here for me to acknowledge, to observe, and to release it, and then to just receive the wisdom. So whenever something horrible is happening in your life, see it as a wonderful gift. Behind any horrible thing, there is a wonderful gift. This was my attitude with all this reordering. Exactly, yeah. So this was my attitude with it, and this is what helped me. And at first it's hard, but then you just get used to the shit coming up. And as I said, one day you just wake up and you feel different, and it was all worth it. It's just steps to meeting yourself, to feeling yourself, to being with yourself. And yes, it's very scary and very hard at times, but that's why you've got other people that are going through this that you can talk to about. So you can always message me and write to me how you've been, or if you encounter something, and I can talk to you a little bit. Or if you ever need like a deeper session, I also do that. And this is my passion, to assist people going through awakening, because I know it's really a hard time. Okay, wonderful. So hello Monica and welcome, and hello Alba and welcome, and hello Master Cat. And with that, this is our day 2 of releasing of belief systems. As I said yesterday, we talked about, again, I forgot. And today we're going to address, I did something wrong. Yeah, that was yesterday. I did something wrong. And today, taking your suggestions, there was someone saying that why can't I attract love and make money? And somebody else was saying in a past session that you have to work hard to live a good life, or you have to deserve to get the gifts. And I was feeling deeper into it, and I invite you to also take a deep breath and really allow yourself to relax, to settle in this beautiful right now moment, and to close your eyes. And as you breathe deep all the way to your belly, I invite you to choose to be and to create the safe space As you take another deep breath, all the way to your belly, all the way to your toes, allowing yourself to relax, allowing the safe space to be created all over around you, to be created inside of you. And what sustains the safe space is the deep and conscious breath. So allow yourself to feel, to acknowledge the safe space, to feel, to acknowledge your deep breath. And now that we settled the energies, I was saying that what I feel that is appropriate for today to address, and based on your suggestions as well, is basically lack. So, the beliefs that you cannot make money, I cannot make money. This is basically a belief system. And what I would like to do is to, in a way, brainstorm here and allow yourself to feel what belief systems come up about money as I share a few. And then we're going to work with the totality of all of belief systems that create lack. So we're gonna brainstorm some belief systems, not from the brain, but actually to allow yourself to feel, to breathe into you, to breathe and feel your personal, very potent and strong belief systems about money. So this is all about feeling. Like all of my sessions that I do, I don't like to stay too much in the mind, but to go deep into the sensation of everything, because that's where the change is happening. So the belief system that you have to work hard for money. Simply take a deep breath and breathe yourself into this belief system. Allow this belief system that I have to work hard for money to come up to the surface. Welcome, Cal. We're just starting with the belief system, so we're just on time. So once again, feel into this belief system that I have to work hard for money. It's simply a belief system. It's not the ultimate truth. It's basically a lie. This is what all the belief systems are. They are ways of you limiting your consciousness. So this is one, I have to work hard for money. Another one would be that I have to be smart in order to make money. Go ahead and breathe deep and feel the essence of this belief system. I have to work hard for money. Another one is money don't grow on trees. I'm sure you've heard that one a lot. Allow yourself to just feel, without trying to change anything, to breathe and to acknowledge. It's like, as I said, we're turning on the light into a dark room where all of these belief systems are. And feel free to write in the chat if you feel like you want to. Exactly. And money don't fall from the sky. Exactly. This is another belief system. This is something that falls into the totality of the energy of lack. Another one that I'm reading here is I'm not worthy. I don't know how to use energy. I don't want to use it because I don't trust myself. Good. Let it all to come up to the surface. And just feel into it. Belief systems, as I said, they're just energy in a different form, energy in a certain form. Allow yourself to feel into all of this. I had one belief system that was just running in my head. At one point, it was this thing that I was saying, I don't have money. I don't have money. It was basically a programming. I was coming from my family because, well, how the situation was that my family always had a lot of money. But then at one point, my father decided to have another family, a second family, and then he left and he had to take care of two families. Okay. So whenever my mother would ask for money or I would ask for money or anything like that, where we were not even basically asking, but he all the time he was talking to us, he was always saying, I don't have money, I don't have money, we don't have money, there are no more money, no more money, no more money, no more. Even though he had money, but this was his way of finding excuses, complaining, being the victim, and not taking responsibility for the fact that he now had to take care of two families. So I was hearing this every day for, I don't know, maybe 10 years or so. We don't have money. We don't have money, even though he had a lot of money and he always has money. And even today he has money, but he just likes to complain about stuff. And I found myself, I think about 2 years ago, and I was like, I don't have money. I just said that. I was just saying it. I was just saying it. Everything that was happening because I don't have money. Because I don't have money. That was my catchphrase that I was having. And I realized it was because I picked it up. Exactly. I absorbed his words. I picked it up from him and I took it as my truth. This is exactly what you did with all of your belief systems that you ever have. This is exactly how it happens. You absorb them. So you don't have to be very young to absorb them because, as I said, I was born into a very wealthy family. They always had money, but, you know, they never had the freedom. He has the money, but he's not free, basically, no matter what he does, because he's just in a state of complaining and victim all the time. Okay, so you see these types of belief systems that create altogether the energy of lack. And this energy of lack, of course, is under the umbrella of suffering, which is our very big topic of this letting go of belief systems, is the topic of suffering. And we're taking every day different aspects that create suffering, and lack is a very huge one. There's also the belief that there is not enough energy out there for me. So, for example, if you want to open a business and then you're going to say, oh, but maybe you love flowers and maybe you'd like to be a florist. But in the town that you're in, there are like 10 more very good florists. And you're like, who's going to want my flowers? Who's going to come to my shop? It's not enough energy. Also, for me, there are other people that are taking that energy, and it's none gonna be left for me. This is also a belief system, not enough energy. So take a deep breath and also feel into this belief system. Feel into this energy. And I invite you to feel, to breathe, and to acknowledge that all of this energy of lack is basically in yourselves, is manifested. The belief in lack, the belief in suffering is what creates little passageways like this, like little small other belief system. It ramificates basically. And this is all because of the belief in lack. It's not enough energy. I have to work hard for things. It has to be something very interesting. You have to be born into a wealthy family. Money creates money. I was born into a poor family. I'm never gonna make it. Just belief systems. So with that, let's go ahead, if you want, and let's go ahead and do the cleansing of this. Oh yes, I need to take it from others, boyfriends, family, friends, because I don't have it. Exactly. Other people have money, Energy is always out there. What is money? Money is basically energy. So yes, I need to take it from others. Other people have it because I cannot make money. I don't know how to make money. This is another thing. I don't know how to make money. I don't know how to make a business. Again, other belief systems. And that you have to work hard for money. You have to suffer for money. All of these feelings, all of these belief systems, they just happened because this is what life on earth is all about. This is how the energy dynamics is on earth. So let's go ahead and choose to let go of all of this if you are ready. And I invite you to place one hand on your heart. Oh yes, you have to manipulate for money. Exactly. That is also another very good belief system. Very good to feel into. Exactly. You have to manipulate other people for money. It's a very good one. So go ahead and feel into all of these. This is just energy that because we're addressing it, it came up to the surface. And right now you are basically reading the energy that is in your body. So take another deep breath. As I said, placing your hand on your heart. And I invite you to choose. I invite you to go ahead and create this space that we've been creating for every session of letting go. This safe space inside your heart that is going to help us to release. So a deep breath, and I choose that my heart center becomes a place of transformation. Take a deep breath and then allow for this place to appear, to happen. I choose that my heart becomes a place of distilling into wisdom, and breathe in your choice. Allow yourself to trust and to feel that this space right here is happening, is being created. I choose that my heart is a space of acceptance, of ease and grace. And breathe in your choice. And allow for your heart to become all that you chose. Allow this to be like a reactor, like a motor, a place of distillation, and everything that we're going to bring here into this heart center, into this place of transformation, is going to be transformed and distilled into wisdom. Why? Because you are choosing it, and your choice matters. Why it didn't happen before? Because you didn't address it this way before. Because now you are ready to address it in this way. Take a deep breath and imagine as you have a piece of paper and a pen, And with your imagination, simply write lack on this piece of paper. And then go ahead and put or throw this piece of paper into this heart center, this place of transformation. So right now, we set up this place in our heart that is going to, everything that comes here, is going to be transformed, distilled into wisdom, and it's going to automatically attract all the lack in our body, in our cells. What we're going to do is we're going to assist this process. We're going to place our attention and show ourselves that we truly want this. It's not just one choice for 1 minute and then we ditch it. We're gonna spend about 15 minutes, let's see, and breathe in and absorb all the energy of lack, which is made up of all of these belief systems you have to manipulate. You have to take it from others, not enough energy. You have to work hard. Money don't fall from the sky, don't grow on trees, all that. Allow all that, which compose together the lack, which is basically in your cells, it's in your DNA, and it's just energy. Okay? We're going to allow all that to be absorbed into the heart, into the center of transmutation. We're going to release it with the exhale. We're just going to allow it to be transformed. Allow it to be transformed. So with your next breath, I invite you to go ahead and place the hand on your heart, place the other hand on your belly. Close your eyes, get relaxed. Take another deep breath and feel your center of transmutation, your center of distillation into wisdom. And with your next breath, I invite you to feel your soul. Just like that, without any expectations about how this should feel like, just be open. I choose to feel and welcome my soul. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to relax. No expectations about how this should feel, what or who your soul is. Your soul is the one that is going to do the distillation into wisdom. It's always there, and when you become aware of it with your choice, in a way it activates this distillation into wisdom. So another deep breath, again relaxing all of your being, relaxing your eyes, your jaw, your shoulders, your neck, your belly, your lower back, your legs, your knees, your feet. Observing if there was any tension in your body, simply releasing, letting go. With your next breath, I invite you to imagine an extension from this heart center to your head, which is like a vacuum, like a vortex, the eye of the storm, like a tornado, which is absorbing and absorbing, or a big nose, as Cal loves to imagine. And we're going to use this to breathe in, and when you inhale, you know that everything is going into this center of transmutation, and with the exhale, release and let go. Let's go ahead. Taking a deep breath. The choice here is to give yourself the permission to go with your breath deep, on a deep cellular level, into your bloodstream, into your bones, into your bone marrow, into the essence of your muscles. To breathe and to absorb this belief system with the exhale, dropping it into the heart and allowing your soul to take care of everything. Taking another deep breath and going to your neck, to your throat. Breathing deep, inhaling the energy of lack. And once again, this vacuum cleaner, it knows that we're working with lack because we chose so. So all you have to do is direct, this vacuum cleaner, this nose, this tornado into the different parts of your body. Taking another deep breath, breathing into your upper back, into your shoulder blades, sniffing and collecting everything. And with the exhale, releasing, letting go. Allowing maybe images to come up to the surface, memories. Maybe there is resistance, maybe there is even more doubt coming up to the surface, and suck in that doubt as well. Suck it in, breathe it in, and drop it into the center of transmutation, of distillation, and allow your soul to take care of it. Continuing to breathe from your left shoulder, left elbow, left hand. Deep breath, deep inhale, deep exhale. Allowing you to go to breathe on a deep cellular level, bringing the light of your awareness, bringing the light of your soul into each and every cell of your right shoulder, right elbow, right arm. And with the exhale, releasing, letting go, dropping all of this into the center, into the distillation room, which is going to happen with ease and grace. And once again, allow yourself to be in a state of acceptance. These are just belief systems that have been serving you to have an experience here on earth. It was just a game, and now it's simply time to move on. It's like all of your life you ate fried chicken with baked potatoes, and now comes a time when you realize that you are so sick and tired of fried chicken and baked potatoes, if anyone can ever be sick and tired of that. And you simply choose to move on, no more of this. I am ready to become a vegan today, just so you get the idea of the belief systems. That's what they are. Don't give them so much importance. In a way, don't make them something so hard to release. It's just like that. You are used with that voice, with those belief systems. They're in your body. Now you know how to let go of them. You breathe, you let go, and you allow yourself to enjoy life from a new you. That's all that is happening here. Okay, there is no belief system bigger than you. No aspect of doubt, of lack, of anxiety. Nobody is bigger than you as a conscious being. So you don't have to work at this. You don't have to hate this. It was serving you in your experience. You needed this. In some past lifetimes, in this lifetime, it helped you. It helped you to stay small because you were afraid to be out there in the world. It helped you to not share your light because in the past somebody cut your head or cut your throat or your tongue because you were speaking your truth. So you absorb these belief systems. They were trying to just help you. So allow yourself to take another deep breath. A deep breath into the acceptance. A deep breath into the allowing. And another deep breath, continuing to breathe in, to sniff and collect all these energies from your chest, from your heart, from your bones, from your blood, from your upper and middle back, deep into this center of distillation. Exhale, releasing and letting go. Breathing in the lack from deep in your abdomen, from your intestines, from your lower back. Allowing this center that we created, it's working non-stop, it's transmuting non-stop. Allow it to do so, and you just breathe. What you're doing with the conscious breath is, if there was any super stuck, gluey energy that wouldn't want to be released, with the conscious breath you become aware of it. If there is a trauma that really needs your acceptance and acknowledgement, well, it might come up to the surface right now for you to really look at it, so it can go into the peace, so it can go into the distillation. And this is why we're also doing this with the conscious breath, with the awareness. As you take another deep breath into your sexual organs, into your belly, into your buttocks, allowing everything to be absorbed into your heart, releasing, letting go. And now your soul is taking everything, is doing its magic, distilling, removing the date, the time, unimportant emotions. And is creating a very delicious juice, a juice of wisdom that comes out of having the experience of lack. And your consciousness is going to enjoy this wisdom so much. Your consciousness, which is forever abundant, basically created this avatar, which is you, to go on this planet of limitation, take on the role of a human that forgot who they are, take on some belief systems and experience lack and limitation. For your consciousness, who is unlimited and forever abundant, this is a thrill. For you, the human, it's not fun, but for your consciousness, for which you're doing actually all this journey on earth, it's a super thrill. Go ahead and take another deep breath all the way to your sexual organs once again, breathing in all of this lack energy, dropping it into the center, moving on to the left leg, to the left knee, to the left foot. Who knows what memories are stuck in this foot. Just breathe. It's just energy. Just breathe it into your heart. Release and let go. Breathe from the depth of the blood cells, from the depth of the skin, from the depth of the bones. Moving on to your right leg. Taking a deep breath of inhalation, of absorbing, extracting in your choice. Yes, I choose to let go of the lack. I choose to address all the energy of lack present in my body, in my cells. Deep breath into your heart. Exhale, release into the center of distillation into wisdom. Another deep breath. And with the exhale, release and let go. Allowing you to absorb all of these belief systems, to absorb all of this energy. And to breathe in, to breathe out, relax, release, and let go. Allowing for your soul to go ahead and distill all this into the wisdom. And as you take another deep breath, this time go ahead and breathe in from all of your body, all of your being. To breathe and collect the lack, the energy of lack, the belief systems of lack. To breathe them, to sniff them all into your heart. And with the exhale, to release them, to let go of them. We were talking in the beginning for about 15 minutes, so we don't have that much time to work with the body as well, because we have the next part also. So one more deep breath in your choice of, yes, I choose to breathe in all this energy of lack. And with the exhale, releasing, letting go of it. And now that we worked with what we don't want to have anymore in our reality, we're going to use imagination and choice to create our reality in a way that we want. As we know, belief systems create reality, so we're addressing that way of creation, of manifestation, and then we're using imagination and choice to create something that we actually enjoy. So as you know, we're visiting temples in all of these sessions. This is what we do. We're visiting in the end of the session a temple. So with that, I invite you to simply, keep your eyes closed, and in front of you, imagine, see, feel a door. Go ahead and approach that door. And when you are ready to open the door, I invite you to step into the temple of abundance. Just like that, with your choice and in your imagination, you allow yourself to arrive in the temple of abundance. Taking a deep breath and observing the lush, the luxury, observing the beauty of this temple, how it looks inside, observing the many, many waterfalls, the wonderful, beautiful vegetation, so many beautiful flowers, and some trees. Everything is made up of gold. You see diamonds shining, rubies, emerald, and all that. Allow yourself to take a deep breath and to feel, enjoy, and absorb into you all this abundance in this temple of abundance. Allowing yourself to feel your steps as you walk, allowing yourself to breathe deep because the air here is filled with abundance. So take another deep breath and go ahead and choose a waterfall, choose a place to go and bathe yourself into the sacred waters of abundance, of wealth. And allow yourself to go and dive deep, taking your clothes off, or just jumping in the waters with your clothes on. And allow yourself to be immersed into these waters, to feel the water, to feel the temperature of the water, to feel and taste the water, to breathe and allow yourself to relax into this wonderful flow water of abundance. And what abundance is simply more energy. So more energy is gonna come to your life, and all of this much energy coming to your life is going to stop in your belief systems. So maybe in the days that come, your belief that your different belief systems about lack or self-worth or doubt are going to be even more obvious. Well, this is because you are choosing to receive abundance. Abundance is just energy. It's more energy. So what you will have to do in the days that come is you're going to have to take time to let go of whatever belief systems or uncomfortable situation comes up to the surface. So go ahead and enjoy. Go ahead and enjoy this water. Enjoy as you take a deep breath, allowing the air filled with abundance, with energy, to go deep into your nose, to go deep into your throat, to go deep into your belly, to go deep into your feet. And allow yourself to be filled with this energy of abundance. And be sure that when you do this, your darkness, your limiting belief systems will come up to the surface. This is one more reason for which you didn't allow yourself to receive so much energy, because you knew you have some belief systems about I'm not good enough, or I don't deserve, and whatever there may be, and you are regulating in a way your experience, but now you're ready for a change. So go ahead and breathe all of this abundance. Allow it to activate other belief systems and other limitations so that you can see what's there, that you can take the time to let it go. And I actually have a free class on my YouTube, which is called 10 Days of Abundance, where we're diving very deep, and you can actually see exactly what aspects come up to the surface. So you can go ahead and check also that class. As I said, it's free on my YouTube to understand what I'm talking about, that things are not gonna become, you're not gonna become super abundant tomorrow because you spend time in the temple of abundance. Because first you have to look at everything that is stopping you from receiving the abundance. And it's a really quite a funny class, because in day one I am extremely passionate about inviting my abundance into my life, and in day 5 you can see a degradation of my state of being. You can see how in day 2, 3, 4, and 5 I am there is an army of aspects all over me, and then there I address exactly what comes up to the surface for me. So it's fun to watch, and even funnier, more beautiful to experience it on your own. So another deep breath into your body, another deep breath into this right now moment, another deep breath into the I am here, another deep breath, allowing this luxurious water to flow in your body, to flow through you as you are bathing in the temple of abundance. You are bathing in the sacred waters of abundance. And at one point, you're just going to see something approaching you. You're going to see basically your soul, and you can personify it. You can allow your mind to imagine it as a person. And your soul is going to bring you now to drink something in a beautiful glass, in a beautiful, luxurious glass. Allow yourself to receive this glass, this chalice made up of gold and filled with other precious stones. Allow yourself to smell whatever is in your chalice. And that is the wisdom. That is basically the wisdom that your soul has been distilling in this session, in yesterday's session, in the past days, since when you chose to activate this wisdomizing process. So go ahead and drink, take a sip, and enjoy the taste. Enjoy the taste and receive your wisdom. Take a deep breath and simply drink up all of these distilled experiences turned now into wisdom. And remember this taste, remember this experience for the days that come, that are going to be filled with aspects and memories, to remember yourself that those aspects too are going to be distilled into this delicious wisdom by your soul. So go ahead and finish all of this glass, all of this chalice. Then put down the chalice and allow yourself to immerse one more time deep into the waters, into the waterfall of abundance. Taking another deep breath, inhaling this air of abundance. Inhaling deep into your belly, deep into your heart, deep into your toes. With your next breath, allowing yourself to get out of the waters, or if you want, you can stay there more and get out later. But for those of you that want to get out, take a deep breath, get out of the water. Allow yourself to feel once again deep into the essence of this temple of abundance. And at the same time, go ahead and feel your presence. Feel the weight of your body on the chair, on the bed. Just slowly and gently making this transition, allowing yourself to breathe in all of this experience that we had for this past hour. Just like when you're waking up in the morning from the dreamland and it's taking you a few deep breaths to come fully in the body. Well, we're doing just that. One more deep breath. Choosing to inhale everything, to bring everything into this reality, into your awareness. Allowing you to be still, allowing you to be aware and to receive all of the wisdom of the session. And as I said, don't expect that a lot of abundance in the form of money will automatically come to you, although it may happen. But just expect that your gains are going to be even more emphasized so that you actually know what to exactly address and release. So yes, another deep breath into your belly, into your heart, going ahead and, touching your belly, touching your heart, touching your body to come into this right now moment, to come into your body. And thank you, Arlie, and thank you, Julia. You are also a wonderful being. And thank you all for joining tonight. And yes, in 20 minutes, we have the session with my partner. Also, the Consciousness Unleashed. So go ahead and join that if you want. We're going to talk more about masculine and feminine imbalances tonight. So yeah, join us if you feel like so. Thank you for joining tonight. It's wonderful to be with you. See you tomorrow for the Choose Gratitude and then for the belief systems again. Big kiss, big hug. See you soon, guys.